Alex, stop running away from me.
If Ankalaev will keep his word, I'm the man who's taking a word seriously. And he said he will fight with Alex just in stand-up. I think Alex will win. And even if not, that will just show he's not the man of the word.
He's not old for a bigger guy. I think he's 37, 38, so he's still got a bit of time if he wants to move up and try heavyweight and stuff. This is what we need in the light heavyweight division, I think. I think that this fight is the one that I know I'm looking forward to. We've got Alex Pereira knocking everybody senseless.
The countdown to UFC 313 has begun, and fight fans are hyped for what could be one of the most explosive matchups of the year. But what's really fueling the buzz? Joe Rogan's bold prediction. He believes Alex Pereira will knock out Magomed Ankalaev. Now, this isn't just any prediction. Rogan, with years of experience breaking down fights, sees something in Pereira's skill set that makes him confident in this outcome. But is he right? Ankalaev isn't just another challenger. He's a dangerous, well-rounded fighter who's been waiting for his shot at UFC Gold. With such contrasting styles, Pereira's devastating striking versus Ankalaev's technical approach, this fight has all the makings of an unforgettable war. But what exactly led Rogan to this prediction? What are the strengths and weaknesses that could decide the fight? Let's break it all down. The stage is set for UFC 313, where Alex Pereira will defend his light heavyweight championship against Magomed Ankalaev on March 8, 2025, at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. This fight isn't just another title defense. It's a stylistic clash that has fans and analysts debating who will come out on top. Since moving up to 205 pounds, Alex Pereira has been nothing short of dominant. His powerful striking, precise kickboxing, and ability to put opponents away have made him one of the most feared fighters in the division. In 2024 alone, he successfully defended his title 3 times, proving that his transition from middleweight to light heavyweight was a game-changer. With knockouts over some of the best in the division, Pereira has established himself as a force to be reckoned with. But standing across from him is Magomed Ankalaev, a fighter who has been on a relentless path toward UFC Gold. Ankalaev isn't just a typical challenger. He's a well-rounded, disciplined fighter with an elite wrestling base, dangerous counter-striking, and a game plan that neutralizes aggressive opponents. His ability to control fights, dictate the pace, and shut down explosive strikers makes him one of the toughest tests for Pereira's title reign. With Pereira's knockout power and Ankalaev's tactical precision, this fight could go in multiple directions. Some believe that if Ankalaev can drag the fight into deep waters, he has the skills to grind out a victory. But others, including Joe Rogan, think Pereira has what it takes to land the shot that ends the fight in spectacular fashion. 2 elite fighters, 2 contrasting styles, and only 1 championship on the line. This is a fight that could define the light heavyweight division for years to come. Joe Rogan has never been shy about making bold calls in the fight game, and his latest prediction for UFC 313 has the MMA world buzzing. According to Rogan, Alex Pereira will knock out Magomed Ankalaev. But this isn't just a casual opinion. Rogan has broken down the matchup in detail, pointing out why Pereira's elite striking, one-shot power, and precision timing make him a serious threat in this fight. One of Rogan's key arguments is that Pereira doesn't just hit hard. He lands with deadly accuracy. His kickboxing background, refined over years of elite-level competition, has made him one of the most precise and dangerous strikers in the UFC. Unlike many knockout artists who rely on overwhelming volume or brute force, Pereira is calculated. He picks his shots carefully, waiting for the perfect moment to deliver a fight-ending blow. Rogan also highlighted that Pereira has shown his knockout power at multiple weight classes, proving that his striking is not just effective, but also carries up against bigger and stronger opponents. Beyond Pereira's skill set, Rogan believes that Ankalaev has never faced a striker of this caliber before. While Ankalaev is known for his wrestling, patience, and counter-striking, he has yet to stand across from someone with Pereira's fight-ending ability. Rogan argues that if Ankalaev gets too comfortable in a striking exchange, even for a split second, he could pay the price. His confidence in this prediction comes from Pereira's track record of knockouts, which speaks for itself. Since entering the UFC, Pereira has put away some of the toughest and most durable fighters in the sport. He knocked out former champion Jan Blachowicz, a fighter known for his resilience. He finished Yuri Prochaska, another elite striker in brutal fashion. He has ended fights with a single punch, proving time and time again that he doesn't need an entire fight to win. Just one moment. For Rogan, all signs point to Pereira landing that one perfect shot at UFC 313. But Ankalaev is not an easy opponent to crack. Will Rogan's prediction hold true? Or will Ankalaev's game plan shut down Pereira's striking before it's too late? The answer will unfold inside the octagon. With UFC 313 approaching fast, both Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev are leaving no stone unturned in their training camps. This fight isn't just about skills. It's about who comes in better prepared to impose their game plan and exploit their opponent's weaknesses. Both fighters have been making strategic choices in their training partners, signaling how they plan to approach this fight. For Pereira, grappling defense has been a major focus. He has been working closely with Dylan Danis, a high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner known for his ground control. While Pereira is one of the most lethal strikers in the UFC, his biggest challenge has always been dealing with strong wrestlers and grapplers. Bringing in Danis suggests that Pereira is making serious efforts to tighten his takedown defense, improve his scrambles, and ensure he doesn't get stuck on the mat against Ankalaev. His previous fights have shown improvements in his takedown defense, but against a wrestler as technical as Ankalaev, those skills will be tested like never before. Meanwhile, Ankalaev's camp has been geared toward power and endurance. He has been training with PFL heavyweight Marcelo Nunes and UFC contender Alexander Volkov, both of whom are known for their size, strength, and striking ability. This choice indicates that Ankalaev isn't just planning to wrestle his way to victory. He is preparing for the possibility of trading shots with Pereira. Working with bigger and stronger fighters also suggests that Ankalaev wants to match Pereira's physicality and make sure he can withstand any explosive moments in the fight. The training strategies for both fighters clearly show their game plans. Pereira is fortifying his defenses against wrestling, ensuring he can keep the fight where he is most dangerous, on the feet. Ankalaev, on the other hand, seems to be balancing his approach, making sure he can hang in the striking exchanges while also keeping his grappling sharp. The real question is, who will execute their plan better on fight night? Will Pereira's takedown defense hold up? Or will Ankalaev's well-rounded preparation help him control the fight? The answer will be revealed inside the octagon. With fight night getting closer, the betting lines are shifting. And interestingly, Magomed Ankalaev is the favorite despite Alex Pereira being the reigning champion. This might surprise some fans, especially given Pereira's highlight reel knockouts and championship pedigree. But it reflects how oddsmakers see the stylistic matchup. Ankalaev's wrestling-heavy approach, tactical striking, and ability to control the pace make him a tough opponent for Pereira, who thrives in open striking battles. Sportsbooks are leaning towards Ankalaev having the advantage in a longer fight, especially if he can neutralize Pereira's power and slow him down over 5 rounds. However, not everyone agrees with the oddsmakers. Fan reactions to this fight have been divided, with strong opinions on both sides. Many believe that if Pereira lands clean, the fight is over, regardless of Ankalaev's wrestling ability. Others argue that Ankalaev's patience, footwork, and ground control will be too much for Pereira to handle. Joe Rogan's prediction has only added fuel to the fire, with fans debating whether his breakdown is spot-on or underestimating Ankalaev's skill set. Some think Pereira's recent work on his grappling defense could be enough to keep the fight standing, while others believe one takedown from Ankalaev could change everything. With such contrasting opinions, this fight has become one of the most talked-about matchups of the year. Whether you're backing Pereira's knockout power or Ankalaev's well-rounded approach, one thing is clear. This fight is unpredictable, and that's exactly why fans can't wait for UFC 313. The outcome of UFC 313 isn't just about a championship defense or a new champion being crowned. It has the potential to reshape the entire light heavyweight division. This fight carries major stakes for both Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev, and depending on who wins, the future of the division could look very different. If Alex Pereira defends his title successfully, it would further cement his legacy as one of the most dominant champions in recent history, having already captured titles in multiple weight classes. A win over Ankalaev would put him in the conversation for even bigger fights. Some believe this could set the stage for a potential move to heavyweight, where he could chase an even greater challenge. Others speculate that a dominant victory could lead to a long-awaited rematch with Israel Adesanya, this time at light heavyweight, or even a super fight with John Jones if Pereira were to test himself in the heavyweight division. On the other hand, if Magomed Ankalaev claims the title, it would mark the beginning of a new era in the light heavyweight division. Ankalaev has been knocking on the door of a championship shot for a while, and a victory over Pereira would establish him as the undisputed king of the 205-pound division. His win could also open the door for fresh matchups, possibly against contenders like Jamal Hill, Jan Blachowicz, or even a rising prospect looking to make a name for themselves. Regardless of the outcome, this fight will have massive ripple effects. A Pereira victory could lead to blockbuster fights across multiple divisions, while an Ankalaev win could mean the beginning of a dominant title reign in the light heavyweight division. Either way, UFC 313 is set to be a defining moment in the sport, and fight fans around the world will be watching closely to see how it all plays out. With UFC 313 just around the corner, all eyes are on this massive showdown between Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev. Joe Rogan's prediction has only added to the excitement, but whether Pereira can deliver a knockout or Ankalaev executes his game plan remains to be seen. One thing is certain, this fight has the potential to be a defining moment in the light heavyweight division. What do you think? Will Pereira's power be too much for Ankalaev, or will Ankalaev prove the odds makers right and take the belt? Drop your predictions in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more UFC updates, and turn on notifications so you never miss a fight analysis. See you on Fight Night.